What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve. Today we'll be reacting to Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 3, Episode 12, 9 Days. Last week was Hostage Situation. All I really gotta say is boil oil, and I think you know what episode we were on. Before we get into this episode, though, if you want to see this full uncut reaction and all my other ones, please check out my Patreon. There's something for everyone over there. It's a good time. All right, let's see what 9 Days is all about. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Morning, everyone.
Hey, suave.
For food stain buds. Who are you wearing? Porridge?
Porridge.
Oatmeal.
Hmm.
You want to make him feel less lonely? This is how you do it.
Give him work.
Case file?
Yeah, dude loves work. Make him forget about his sadness through the power of
Persuasion.
distraction.
Oh.
Hola, mi capitan. Why am I speaking Italian, you might ask?
I was Spanish.
Yeah.
There are too many languages.
Solve.
C minus, the perfect grade. You pass, but you're still hot.
Captain Holt gave me his tips to help me study.
Only Gina would think of that.
Thank you for writing this. Reading it made me a better man. I'll never be as good a leader as Holt.
Be a different leader.
Look at me, I've had no official dance training, yet here I stand. A miracle of movement.
Jason died this morning.
Sorry, it's terrible.
Who's Jason?
Is he friend of yours?
He was my dog.
Oh, okay, so no big deal then.
It's a big deal.
He was going to town on one of my snow boots,
Yeah.
and his little heart just gave out. He didn't even finish.
4th Street. It's time for you to move on. That's what Jackson would have wanted.
Jason.
Whatever, little buddy.
Aw. How cute.
This man is in every photograph.
Nick DiTullio. I actually brought him in 8 years ago, but
Just his trainer at the gym.
Then why were you always going out to dinner with him? Was he doing reps of linguine?
noise.
Unless you guys are gonna arrest me, I gotta go. There's an emergency at the gym.
An emergency?
Emergency
At the gym? Bam,
Medical
bam.
examiner. Mumps. That's a funny word.
It's actually a very serious and highly
It
contagious
really
infectious
is,
disease.
Jake.
Yeah, but we're mumps. Still a funny word. Are we gonna die?
Not with the miracle of modern medicine.
I keep up to date on all my vaccinations. I'm immune to stuff you've never even heard of.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
immune to braggadocio.
Often extreme testicular discomfort.
Ow.
Okay.
Cool.
Just nature of the virus, you will both be quarantined to your house
9
for the
days.
next 9 days.
That's what I thought.
I'm sorry, did you not hear me say extreme testicular discomfort?
Yes, we heard you, Dr. Bad News Doctor.
They'll have the testicular discomfort together. Oh my
His
god.
name is Simon, and I hate him.
Oh my god.
This is Balthazar. He's an evil demon who spits fire in my blood.
Goiters, huh?
That's
You go through all the witness statements yet?
What? Oh, no. By work, I meant on Jason's in memoriam video.
oh.
Take a look what I got so far.
Look at her face.
We've got a lot to do. Focus up and stop watching funny dog videos. Forks are very weird. I've always thought so.
Yeah.
Damn, his mum
Did we
looks
teach
like it
you at
got
school,
bigger.
Balthazar is a thirsty bitch.
I'll drink to that.
Oh my god.
What the hell is going on in here?
Hitchcock's trying to steal my sandwich. Well, we both ordered meatball subs, but they only delivered one.
Split it.
We each eat a 6-inch sub. 2.5 meatballs apiece? Are we children? What is this, Russia?
Okay, that's it.
Ooh.
He slipped the chef a piece of paper. I bet it's the address of his hideout. The chef knows where the hideout is.
His name is Richie.
Or is it just an order slip?
We find Garibaldi.
We have to go right now.
Oh my god, they're gonna go with the mumps?
Is this the piece of paper you're looking for?
You found the address?
No, it's a recipe for baked ziti.
We just have to buckle down and work harder. We simply hit a bump in the road.
A mump in the
More like
road.
a mump. Oh my god, I thought I was following her. Yeah, I should probably lie down. Here we go.
Case!
Look, I know that dog meant a lot to you, so I got you this.
A new
dog.
puppy.
His name's Arlo, but you can call him Jason too, or whatever.
Seriously? That's Jason's.
Look, man, I've been patient.
That
We have a
pup is
case
so
we need to work
cute.
on.
Move on. Move on. Jason was part of
Rosa,
my
just
family,
punch
Rosa.
him.
I love
Punch him, Rosa.
We're on strike.
Hunger strike.
You're eating potato chips.
Chips don't count.
Terry too strong.
Peralta, Balthazar has a sister.
Oh
Meet
my god.
Penelope.
The case may not be quite as urgent as once thought.
Oh, Jake.
Ask so you'd have something to do on weekends because you seem so lonely.
You cited chatter from the streets that Garibaldi had resurfaced.
There was no chatter.
So you lied to me. Out of pity, you pitied me.
I wouldn't put it that way.
I would. Wow, your help feels an awful lot like pity. So do me a favor and don't ever help me again.
Oh.
No, you back.
Oh.
You guys are hungry. Made baked ziti.
Mm.
Thought it would be fun to use Garibaldi's ultra-authentic recipe. You're gonna eat this ziti, and you're gonna appreciate it, and you're gonna grow the hell up.
All right, Amy.
Oh,
Oh.
it is revolting.
Wow. Oh, God! That is worse than the mumps, Amy.
You can't mess up ZD.
Wait, did you actually use all of this salt and 18 cups of oregano?
9 onions? Oh, Amy.
How am I the bad guy here?
9 onions.
The only difference between you and Holt is that he lacks the strength to close a door so hard a room blows up.
Yeah.
You don't have to thank me.
Just take your shirt
All
off.
I did was be the only person who believed in you.
Don't lean against the door.
I really don't feel like having you yell at me anymore.
Oh.
What is this?
It's a funeral.
Aw.
I didn't understand why people care so much about their dumb dogs until I got a dumb dog myself.
Aw. Little cutie pie.
I've only had Arlo for a day and a half, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Garibaldi's phone number is still active, so they were able to locate him. SWAT just picked him up. So
Ah, they're all
that's that.
good.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I was too proud to admit
Aw.
I was lonely.
He is an amazing person, an amazing captain.
This is for you.
Sour candy.
Candies. I missed you so much.
It hurt your teeth, though.
Oh, it burns! Thank you for this gift.
This was a sweet episode. One, Terry is going to be an amazing captain, so hopefully this is step one kind of in his success ladder to eventually becoming captain. I don't think he's going to be captain of the 9-9 though, but also I don't want him to leave the show to be a captain of a different precinct. I feel like it's not a pilot episode. It's like a pilot tease of maybe sprinkling throughout the rest of the series. Things are going to happen where Terry's going to have to step up and be more of a leader. This was a perfect opportunity with Holt having to be out for 9 days. And, you know, I wouldn't say Terry failed. He didn't fail because Gina at the end, explained to all of us basically there are a lot of things that Captain Holt probably really, really wants to do. That whole list that Terry came up with are probably things that Captain Holt wishes he could do or have people do. But there's a lot going on, just like Gina said. He spends most of his time putting out more serious fires. Yeah, you want to clean up, the evidence room. It's important. But there's probably 100 other things on Holt's day-to-day list that he has to do first. So it makes sense that, Terry is very ambitious. He knows what the hell he needs to do. He's there. He just has to learn the little things. It's not a failure if you don't get those things done because you're going to be doing a lot more important stuff. And he already does more important stuff at the 9-9. All in all, I feel like, yeah, he's going to be a great captain one day. And it would be neat if we got maybe a flash forward to seeing him be a captain. Because again, I like where he is now, and I just don't want Holt to leave the show, and I don't think Holt does leave the show. So, and then the entire Jake, Holt, Mumps thing, to me, it just circles back to how far these two guys have come. Like, they've never hated each other. You know, in the beginning, Jake was just mad because the old captain just let him be a kid and do whatever the hell he wanted as long as he did his job. Like, literally, he could do whatever the hell he wanted. Holt came in, added structure. They butted heads for a little bit, but they never didn't like respect each other. It was just, you know, the beginnings of getting used to a new boss, and then Holt getting used to his crew, you know, everyone at the 9-9. And it took a little time, and it wasn't like immediate. So it's really cool to see them 3 seasons later acting like kids together, because they got this, you know, they got the mumps. So they're high off of all the cough syrup, and they could just be silly, which I like that they do that with characters like Holt, because characters have personalities. And, you know, Holt does have a sense of humor, but when Holt is Holt in the 9-9, he's pretty much always all business. He'll drop a joke here or there, but, you know, he's focused. When he's outside of work, he has a different personality because he's with Kevin, he's more relaxed and stuff. But you can't write an episode where a character just acts out of character. Like, you wouldn't see Holt just acting like a weirdo or silly or like a child, because he wouldn't do that. But you mix in, they both have the mumps. You mix in, I don't know how many bottles of NyQuil they drank. You mix in all of, you know, the drugs and whatever antibiotics they were taking. You mix all of that in, you could write whatever the hell you want. And then you get to see him just bring his acting up another level, because this was freaking out of control. Just that 1-2 second part where they pan to Holt and he says, "Case?
Case!
Like, that was just hilarious to me. And it's just a testament to how good of an actor he is. And, you know, Jake is Jake, silly guy. His personality really didn't change that much. And that was also funny to me. Like, Jake is always silly. And sometimes when you write a story like this, the serious one and the silly one, they get sick and their personalities kind of flip-flop. But they didn't do that here. Holt got a little silly and Jake was just Jake, because that's how he is all the time. So that was really funny to me. Charles and his dog, that's something that happens. If you have I've never had a dog very long, but I've known people. The Kind Assassin had her dog for a while, and it's hard to get over. They're like your best friend. They are like part of the family. So when they do pass away, people like mourn, really. It's difficult because Charles came to work. I would probably feel like he should have just stayed home for a couple of days to mourn. Because, like, if you're going to go to work, you kind of have to do work. But again, it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's a silly show. So I'm not going to the literal world. Like, I'm not taking my mind there. I'm just saying he was at work, but he couldn't handle it. It was nice also to see Rosa, who they portray as not having a heart. But, you know, people care about things. And I feel like it was a mixture of, we need to do work, so let me just do this. But still, even if she was getting Boyle a new dog just to get back to work, she still put some thought into it, right? And, you know, his dog just died, so it's probably really hard to take another one, even though that dog was the cutest dog I've ever seen. Oh, would have been such a good pup for Boyle. But we get Rosa having a dog now, and we saw, and that's a meme, I think, because I've seen people post that picture during the eulogy, and she's saying, if anything ever happens to this dog, I'll kill everyone in here and myself. Like, that's what dogs do. Like, Rosa doesn't care about much, or she doesn't let a lot of things affect her, but this pup right now is the most important thing in her life, and that is adorable. So 9 Days was a really, really funny episode. I enjoyed it. I enjoy all these episodes. I don't think there will ever be a bad episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, just because of how great the cast is and how good the writing is. And I feel like even if I wrote an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, this cast could make it work. Like, that, it's just how talented they are. So what did you all think of this episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine? what do you think of my reaction and my thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, guys.